Hi, I'm Mike McClellan, Bassmaster Elite Series Angler and Falcon Rod Pro. We're here at Icast 2008 looking over all the new product, and Falcon has got a whole broad line of new rods to be shown this year. I came on board with Falcon rods about 5 years ago, and to see the progress and the new materials and everything that's happened at Falcon has been unbelievable. We've got rods starting with the Lowrider series. This was one of the rods that really probably got Falcon a lot of the biggest notoriety, was the 1610 Icast jig rod special. You know, this rod became popular because of the Jewel Icast jig that started being so popular here 4, 5, 6 years ago. And what has happened, you know, these rods have just gotten better and better each year. The construction, you know, the rods are made here in the U.S. The construction is phenomenal, but like I said, the Lowrider series, you've got a rod for every application. Everything from, you know, ultralight all the way up to your heavy flipping sticks. So, you know, the Lowrider series is definitely a good place to get started. Next came the Falcon Cara, and this is when things really started getting excited for me. And when I came on board with Falcon, one of my main things that I wanted to do was help in the design process of rods. Falcon allowed me to come on board with the new Cara series, the new T7s, and design my specific rod for football jig fishing, which has been my mainstay for the past 2 or 3 years. You know, there's a lot of good rods on the market that will do the job you want them to do, but you know, rods, reels, line, everything comes into play when you're trying to accomplish what you want to. My jig rod is 7 foot 4 inches long, ACS graphite reel seat with the through blank, so you have tremendous feel in the handle. Alkanite guides, which makes the rod so much lighter than what we were used to seeing, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. The rods get lighter and lighter each year. This rod here is right in the 4 ounce, you know, category, you know, so it's a good rod that you can use all day long. 7 foot 4, real fast tip, but the rod has an extreme amount of backbone, which is really important when fishing that football jig. What's really exciting is I'm going to continue this signature series rod into the next line of rods, which is the Expert series. The Expert series is a rod that Falcon has revamped this year. Split grip, no foregrip on the rod, which makes the rod even lighter than what we were used to with the Falcon T7 in the Cara series. Cross match graphite gives the rod a real neat, clean look. Alkanite guides, and again, every one of these rods in the whole Expert series under 4 ounces. Getting more in depth into the new Falcon Expert series of rods, a lot of things have been done to this rod to make it even lighter, to meet the high expectations of today's angler. The rods in the Falcon Expert series are all split grip technology, which does help with the weight of the rod. Another thing is the Alkanite guides. Every one of these rods has the cross-match graphite construction, which was done to reach the highest amount of strength that we could in the rod due to the high modulus graphite that we're using in these rods. One of the best things about this whole series of rods is there's a rod for every application. You've got spinning, you've got specialty rods such as my jig rods. We've got the full 7 foot 6 flipping stick in the Expert series, split grip technology, 7 foot 6 telescopic. This rod weighs under 4 ounces, so the whole line features a specialty rod for every application. One of my favorite rods is just a typical 7 foot heavy action all-purpose rod that can be used for a lot of different applications. Anything from Texas rigging a worm to throwing a spinnerbait, throwing a jig. Expert series has it all.